What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are watching Agent 000 teach his first class in Streamer University. Now, I might not have gotten into Streamer University, but that doesn't mean I can't learn a couple things from Agent. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it seem like we back in school. And we're gonna learn a couple things. I don't know what it's about, but I know this dude is hella smart. You know what I'm saying? He's probably the smartest nigga in AMP. So I'm gonna take my opportunity and learn a couple things. And why not record it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But let's get into it. He look like he hella teaching right now. He really does look like he's hella teaching right now.
Come on in, man. Come on in. Thank you for making it. I DM'd Cinnabon 4 days ago. I DM'd a good month I had where I made a lot of money, just to give you an idea of what my pockets look like, so you could better watch other people's pockets.
Hold on.
Give you an idea.
So expenses for his marathon that he did with the weight loss, he put 30% into the marathon itself, 10% into the content, bills, utilities, payroll, 20%, quarterly tax, everyone gets that, miscellaneous, 10%, and somehow total of all that without sweating a bullet was $350,000. Some people in the world only, you know what I'm saying, get about 100,000 in the bank at a time. But nowadays people look at about, I don't think even that. That's crazy. Hell yeah.
Of what my pockets look like.
That's
so you can
January.
better watch other people's pockets. Okay?
You don't get
the only reason I'm really showing this is because, like, as you make more money,
people
there's some
don't
people that actually just pocket the difference.
People don't make that much in January, especially with Christmas that just passed around and everyone else. Like, people don't make that much money. January, I would say, is probably the slowest time of the year to make money. As a content creator, it's very slow. I'll say that business are very slow. I'll say Mother's Day kind of picks up. Not Mother's Day. After March, it kind of picks up. I don't know why that is. But for me personally, now in my real life job, the holidays are where the money's at. So I don't. Maybe let me listen, because he's probably gonna tell me.
I've been a content creator since I was 12. I like to be able to do cool shit. So you don't get a chance to do that unless you start generating real revenue. In the months where I generate more revenue, I do cooler shit. In the months where it's a little bit slower, I had to slow it down. It's a business at the end of the day.
Right, investing. Yeah. You gotta invest, guys. You gotta invest in your product. You can't just gain the money and spend all of it like that. You gotta sometimes you get the money, put it back in.
You can't run out of money, otherwise you had to sell your house. If there's a company I like, I DM them. I DM'd Cinnabon 4 days ago. I DM'd Popeyes last month. I did a deal with them last week. So I just reach out. So this was a rough month for me
It's
January,
Chicklet.
in terms of revenue. Chat, you know this. We had the weight loss marathon this month. It was expensive, bro. The house rental alone was $80,000. It was another $80,000 on top of the regular expenses just for that marathon. I had to lose 25 pounds in 10 days. I gained all the weight back. But it was great content, though.
It's
It was
okay.
fantastic content, and that's
Everyone
all
goes through
mattered.
that. Everyone
And
does that.
There was the rest of the expenses during the month.
It's hard to
Different
lose weight and keep it
segments that you do.
lost.
Anytime you need to rent something, buy something, move something, transport something, flights you're booking for people, the team that you have, the payroll. It's a business, bro, so there's going to be a lot of expenses, and it tallied up to $350,000, my nigga. It's a lot, bro.
Was any of that a write-off?
All of it is write-off. Every business expense is write-off. This whole thing, yeah. My personal expense is not in this because that would be personal revenue split. It's okay to spend money on idea, even if you think it's not gonna make money. The reason why this was such a
Bro, I'm low-key learning. I'm low-key learning a lot from this. I thought Streamer University, the teaching was just bullshit. Not bullshit, but y'all know what I mean. when I first thought of Stream University, I thought it was just a bunch of content creators getting together, making content, all of this stuff, and the professors were just gonna, I think, teaching you how to stream. I thought it was just like making content, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't actually think that they were gonna, you know what I'm saying? But Agent's probably the only, I'm pretty sure there's other clips to react to, but I'm pretty sure Agent's the only dude, the only professor that's actually really teaching you some crazy, some top tier shit.
A loser for us in terms of profit was because January.
I don't know. I have to react to some other clips.
And we didn't anticipate it was going to be that bad. If we do this in December, the weight loss marathon would have been very profitable. Companies don't pay for a lot of ads in the quarter one, January, February, March. So what you want to do is, so it's like you're still going to make content. You're not going to not make content in those months. But I didn't realize how big of a difference it was going to be. And at the time, I think some niggas pull ads from Twitch. It was just a bad time for ads. And so I lost maybe like $100,000 on that. And I wasn't able to make the money back in the rest of the month, which is okay because I was happy with the content, though. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of today's lesson is like, yo, it's cool to lose money as long as you're happy with the content, because there's going to be other ideas you have that make money that's not that high lift, that's not that high production. This is what the revenue looked like for January on Twitch. You could tell it's a marathon because I had 300-hour stream.
Hey, let's talk about this for a second. Okay, revenue. 127,000. That's the revenue. Subscribers, he gained almost 18,000. Ad breaks, 2 days and 22 hours. That's a lot of fucking ads if you really break that down. Ad time per hour, 14 minutes and 7 seconds. That's within an hour, dude. For God knows how many freaking viewers were watching them at that time that are not subscribed, obviously, but being subscribed makes up for the ads, you not getting ads. Time streamed. What was it, a month? I think he did it for the full month of January, didn't he? The marathon. 297,000 hours. That's a lot. Nah, he's gonna explain this because I don't really know a lot about streaming, so.
I really want y'all to focus in on this though.
I want to learn though.
Ads are really underrated. Do you see this purple section here? Those are ads. If I remove the ads, my budget is eviscerated. So I'm saying it's underrated.
He ain't making that money without ads.
It's the main way I get to do cool stuff. It also helps convert subscribers because niggas want to subscribe if there's lots of ads, but I wouldn't recommend that because the main priority for small streamers is discovery. As you grow, I would recommend it more and more. But I really, truly believe it, bro. Like, without ads, and you can see this split here. I pulled it up on purpose. Like, on an average day in January, this is a marathon, so I was live the whole day. Keep in mind, there's ads playing the entire day, $4,000. And that's a bad day.
Is my camera
because if this was done in December, that's going to be $20,000, $25,000. In the months where you are buying more, advertisers are spending more. Black Fridays, Thanksgivings, Christmases, that season hits hard. Summertime, people going on vacation. So this was Twitch, and this is what YouTube looked like in a little bit more of an optimized month.
Wait, I want to see. Agent kind of just make it look so fucking easy, doesn't he? He makes it look so fucking easy. Views. For this month, I'm pretty sure. 17 million views. Watch time hours. 3.8 million watch time hours. 474,000 more than usual. So he really skyrocketed with that month. Gained 56,000 subscribers, 13,000 more than usual. Revenue. Now this is where it gets crazy. Y'all see this shit? Okay, hold on. Look at that. 84,652 dollars. 12,952 more than usual. That's a lot of money. And you can see it down here. So he was good. And then, you know, he said that drop. Don't always make money and all this other stuff. You're going to have some decline. You're going to have some downhill moments. And then, boop. Agent, good for you, bro. I can't say nothing else. Good
and
for
keep
you.
in mind, like, these are just clips from the stream, bro. So if we take a look, also, I nailed it on brand deals. We had a lot of mega brand deals that month. And so the overall revenue was fantastic. Even though we spent $500,000, we still made money. You get what I'm saying?
That's
I spent
April.
$500, but I made $800. So that's a winner for us. You
He
want to
spent
win more than you
$500,
lose, 'cause
but
that's how you
he
stay in business.
made
But if you
$800.
lose, it's not the end of the world. And I really want to say, like, now you have $282,000. What's your next big idea? You get what I'm saying? That's what money does. Like, what's your next big idea? Like, Streamer University, boom. Like, you guys all, I imagine, are creatives. Like, you have good ideas in your notes, in your textbooks, in your phone. Like, that's what helps make it happen. But it's not, but I also don't think you spend 100% of it on that, though. That's why Webull is sponsoring this right here. Because you should also invest it. Whatever avenue you choose to do it in. It could be real estate. It could be investing in stocks. It could be in whatever you feel comfortable in. Get informed. If you need a great trading platform.
Boy, I'm not talking. I'm literally just sitting here focused on this damn.
So this is the
I feel like I'm in class right now.
cheat sheet. I'm about to hand it out to y'all, okay?
Right,
This
right,
is gonna
right.
give you a nice average. What I want y'all to take from this is I'm giving you a few instances of what you can get on the lower end of.
Hold on. He said cheat sheet? Pocket watch cheat sheet? Okay. Wait, how's this a cheat sheet? He's just showing us what. Okay, never mind. I thought it was an actual cheat sheet to success. I was going to screenshot it. Okay.
End of brand deals, higher end of brand deals. Lower end of ads, higher end of ads. Lower end of monthly views on YouTube, higher end of monthly views on YouTube. The reason why I'm giving a range is because if you're in tech and finance on YouTube, you're at the peak. You get hella bread. You might make $15,000 from 1 million views. If you do pranks and IRLs, the chances are you're probably in the mid-range, 3,000 to 5,000. It's a huge behemoth of a difference. There's no way to just snipe it. You just have to.
Oh, okay. I get what he's saying now. Damn. Okay, so this is how much kinda you would around make if you average these. Okay. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, agent.
Peak. You get hella bread. You might make $15,000 from 1 million views. If you do pranks and IRLs, the chances are you're probably in the mid-range, 3,000 to 5,000. It's a huge behemoth of a difference. There's no way to just snipe it. You just have to account for the variables. Damn, I haven't looked at chat all stream. I could be getting cooked.
Trust me, chat has not been cooking them. This whole time they have been nothing but positive on that chat. Up there they've been nothing but positive.
I tell y'all niggas, y'all
Nothing
niggas,
but
I'm
positive.
Mr. Beast, but
That's
I try and put as much back into it as I can. Every once in a while I get myself fried, you know? But
You ain't being fried today.
depends on RPM, you're right, but the RPM is the range. That's what I'm talking about. You know, finance niggas get a higher one, prank niggas get a lower one. So I want y'all to take a look at this cheat sheet. What you need to understand about pocket watching is that it's all variable. You'll make, hold on, quiet down. You'll make more money in September than you will in February. It's true. So that has to be accounted. Maybe you had a peak month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. Maybe you had a bad month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. It's impossible. So you have to account for all the variables. There's a lot. What ad rate they run, right? Even the length of their YouTube videos, because you could fit more ads in a longer YouTube video. That's why a lot of people run them VOD channels, because it's an 8-hour video, bro. You could span that bitch with ads. Like, there's so many variables that this should give you a baseline. If you see a nigga with 2,000 live viewers and you looking at his streaming, like he's probably running about half ads, you can calculate them, watch for an hour, see how much ads he's running. You can find out exactly how much that nigga makes. All right, man, now it's y'all turn to try, right? Let's give it a shot before I do it myself. Get in groups of 2, pocket watch. So all of that to say, it's just a formula. You have the cheat sheet. Just pace it. If there's a nigga getting 2,000 concurrent viewers, the metric is there for 1,000. Scale it up. Do a little bit of quick math, man. I think there's a lot of money in content.
Agent,
Yeah.
I just pocket watched Talib, and I'll tell you guys how.
Tell me how much you made.
So Talib has a secret TikTok account that nobody knows. So that TikTok account, Talib posts 6 times a day.
Damn. 1 minute long?
He makes from that in a month he makes $134,400 in 1 month off TikTok. He has Snapchat, he posts 23 times a day because he likes LeBron. So when he goes to Twitter, he makes $35,000 a month. And then from Twitch, I didn't make $240K a month.
I love that initiative. Let's clap it up for him.
Hey,
No cap though.
pocket washing Tile is crazy.
A lot of what I do is based on like what I'm hearing and even what I'm making. I can base it off of that. But you have the knowledge now. Like you can pocket watch whoever you want to. I also want to say like, there's a lot of money in content now, and that's a lot of the reason why people are getting into content. Those are frauds. Okay? A lot of you people here, the reason why you got here is because you genuinely enjoy creating content, that you're a creative, and that you want to see your ideas become reality. And so don't lose sight of the creative aspect because you're too busy chasing money, but don't lose sight of the money because you're too busy trying to be creative. At the end of the day, it's hand in hand. Your ability to do both is your ability to operate and execute.
Gotta balance it.
Most dudes, before we head out, first thing you gotta do is bet on yourself. If you're afraid to do the idea because you think it might backfire, you don't believe in yourself. That doesn't mean take dumb risks, all right? Some of my risks, as I showed you, did not pay off financially, but it paid off for me. It fulfilled me as a content creator. So once you start to generate more, work with that. That's your operating budget. Now you have an opportunity to cook a little bit more. Help grow your stream. I think consistency is important. In my 3rd class on Sunday, I'm gonna get more into strategy on how to grow as a streamer and stuff I learned and stuff like that. And I also want it to be cooperative. Like if there's things other people learn, we're gonna share it as a class so we all learn. But for today, I'm really just focused on the pocket watching aspect. Bet on yourself, bro. If you don't believe in yourself, who the will?
Type shit.
The purpose of this talk was I kind of wanted it to be funny, like packaging-wise, pocket watching. But I hope you at least learned like one thing that can help you make a little bit more money, bro. Deadass. I hope you did.
Bro.
Appreciate y'all, man. All right, y'all. Class dismissed, man.
Loki, I learned a lot, bro. I was not expecting that. I deadass was not expecting to learn as much as I did. W Agent, W Stream, W Professor, and W University.